Welcome back again. This is Fox. I believe it's part 8 of our investor run through, Max Investor's game, incorporating Whole Life DLC, which is coming out to us in just a couple of days. It's already up on early access. The streamers are doing their thing, showing us bits about it, but for now, we are going to carry on with this coffee island. We got to this stage last time. We are at 340 tons a minute. I think I've done a little bit. I'm not too sure if this was exactly where we got to. I think I've done a little bit when I closed it and forgot where we're at. But yeah, this is where I'm at anyway. This side of the island's done. Just starting on this island. We've got the working conditions up on the coffee and the beans. The thing that I didn't do is I imported some items, cultural items over here. It's the Andean set and the Gods of Delta, so I need to squeeze a museum in somewhere. I'm wondering. I've put these in here for the cigars. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. I've got Seraphim Papadakis, the window dresser. He gives them electricity, produces extra veneers. The cabinet maker, productivity plus 30, workforce minus 60. This Harker's electric treadle lathe gives another 50% productivity boost, decreases the workforce by 70%. So the workforce is very low. Each one of these is only costing me 3 on Aleros. So yeah, these are the sawmills that are going to be producing the timber for the cigars. And I've decided we're going to put the cigar factory up here. I've done these islands before. It's normally one full cluster per island of this size, the amount of tobacco that we're making as a byproduct. So I'm going to set this up, see what space we've got around the edge, because I need to produce the wood that's then going to be turned to timber. And also I've got to get the museum somewhere as well. So let's do this. This is how I do these. Each one of these is going to have... Each one of these cluster of 3 is going to have its own warehouse. You can see this warehouse, these 3 are going to be linked to be nothing apart from this warehouse, and then I'll snake a road around the edge connecting all the warehouses. Actually, we should be able to bring that all the way down. Right, the items I'm going to use for this are Torda Lucia. Replaces the input. Instead of using veneers, the building process is timber. Plus 40% productivity. I'm then going to use Lovely Man's grinding machine. This gives us an extra 40% boost. Decreases the workforce by 50. And then the bell. So these two together give us the minus 50 workforce. And then the productivity is on plus 80. But because we are at 0 workforce, we can do this. Give us an extra 50% boost. So each one of these, cluster of 3 has got its own warehouse, and now all you need to do is link the warehouses with a path. Obviously not touching any of the cigar factories, then that links all the warehouses together, but still keeps... Oh, can't go that way. Links all the warehouses together, but still gives them their own individual warehouse. So that there's no... This is enough. I know from a fact this is enough. They only need one warehouse at full for 3 cigar factories. And everything works hunky-dory. Right. This one still needs connecting. Right, I'm wondering... This is a really good place for the... woodcutters. I think they're going to have to go here. So how many do we need? I mean, we're only producing 26 at the minute, but I know we're going to need all of it. So we need 55 tons of wood a minute, and we're only producing 46, or we will be. So we are going to need more. I might have to move. This is going to need another warehouse, I think.
What can I do for you?
64, so we didn't need that many. We can probably delete one. Yep, 55 and 55 would bang on the money there. So we need 55 tons of wood a minute. Now we should be able to do that with the space we've got here, because I've got these forestry density items. Ursula Green, Guardian of the Forest, she gives us plus 50% productivity, plus 8 attractiveness, which I'm not bothered about, but she, forest density plus 10, reduces the number of trees. This is the important thing. These 3 items I'm going to put in, reduce the number of trees you need for it to reach maximum efficiency. So we've got Ursula, Teutonic Technical Secateurs, and the other one, which is the Druid Sickle. This one gives 20% forest density. This one's 30%, and that's 10%. So big decrease in the number of trees to reach optimum. These are going to need their own warehouse, so... They may need 2. We may just have to suffer the lack. See what that's going to produce when they come in. I should be able to get a couple more over here if need. I mean, we've got more Honolero workforce if we need it. I wonder if it would have made more sense to do it over there. Probably not. Let's delete that one for now.
We're up to our eyebrows.
So if this is magically enough, which I don't think it will be, these 3, it's probably going to need a fair few more. Let's put one here. I'm going to speed it up so they plant quicker. Once this is done, then we know what space we've got around the back here to put these, the museum in. I suppose I could start working on this for now as well. This was already done. We knew we wanted this here, so we are going to want another trade union here for the farms. I suppose we can start building these up.
No fields, no... for is protection.
I wanted another cluster of these here as well. Yes.
A little.
You only exist. You're not alive.
Can't you see? I'm breaking the cycle of poverty.
I am going to get a specialist and put it in
Economic system.
Howard Master's office over here to stop him from buying these shares all the time, but for now we'll just deal with it. Yeah, Marco, Sommelier and the Bell. This one, see, this is what I did when I closed the last one down. I was sort of thinking about where we were going to have these, so. Right, each one of these rows is going to lead a warehouse. We are going to need a fire station, which is there. Police station. I may put some more in the bottom here, but
Stand aside, boss. Don't get dirty.
for now, I think we're doing pretty good. How are we doing for oil? Yeah. First time I checked on that for a while. This needs Herman, Arborist, Plough. Doesn't give them so much space to get stuff out there, does it? I think I'm going to delete that row. And then squeeze in another row down here. Gives us more room to get more farms in here and
Maybe if I was 20.
channel the fields out.
The land has to be prepared first.
Right, how many more can we fit in here? It'd be nice if we could do another row like that.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Actually, we can delete that road there as well. That gives us more room to snake some farms out.
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
Can only get one more. That's a bit of a pain. Right, let's check, see how the wood was doing. We need a lot more wood. Have I got more of those over here? No. So we're going to need another cluster. I've got a feeling I did research them. It's the druid sickle. Well, I didn't, so we'll research that. Then we'll have another cluster of woodcutters, whatever they're called, lumberjack huts.
Cargo boat at the ready. Hold the crane.
Alright, what we're going to do with this space here.
Wise
I
to
mean,
take time to learn the nuances.
we'll leave it for now. We'll build up over here. What we're going to do. Some central farms. If we have a trade union, maybe here for the farms. Might have to move it over a bit more actually. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get a full cluster around here. So, Marco, Cecilia, and Belle.
This represents an extraordinary breakthrough in the field.
Workforce shortage.
We need more work.
Okay. No, it wasn't there, was it? It was Somalia.
Work. What can I do for you?
So, horticulturalist, arborist, plough. That's our 0 workforce
Man has to be
again.
prepared for-
We all want a share. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it? Is you fucking annoying me. The item should be done now.
New orders.
The druid sickle. Send this back over to the new world, and then we can get another cluster of the lumberjacks' huts to supply the wood for the sawmills for the cigars. Meantime, we'll keep working on this puzzle.
Gained an influence bonus.
No more space here.
Looking good. So we're going to need a few up here.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
This tractor band can easily reach everything around here, so should be good.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
We still need to find a place for the museum, so now the ship's here. We'll do this timber first.
Cargo boat at the ready.
I'm hoping the back of this is enough. Should be.
Spare a thought for us? We'd never.
Give.
Well, we use what we need and keep the rest for a rainy day.
Right, I'm guessing that's going to be easily enough timber. I mean, we've just doubled what we had. Time will tell. That means we should be able to get the museum in up here. We need 6 modules though. 1, 2, 3. It's not going there. I guess we put it in down here. And then just infill at the end. Don't really want to have 2 separate museums, although I could. Quite easily. Alright, what's the woods? Good. Producing a fair bit more, so we can probably... Producing a lot more, so we can probably... do away with that one. We can have another museum here. Yep, so one of these has got to have the Gods of Delta. It wasn't a museum we wanted, it was a botanical. We are going to need... I've got no fire stations or police stations here. I'm not going to be able to get to any of the buildings anyway the way I've designed it, so tough shit. Is the Andean. So now, if I click on a coffee farm, this Andean garden produces another 25% productivity and it gives us coffee, but we've already got coffee, so I mean we're on 576 tons of coffee. We're almost making the right amount of coffee for how many farms we've got, so we're not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. We are going to need another cluster of... We are going to need another cluster over here. Tell you what, let's do that for now. Let's build another one of these here.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Yeah, that should easily be enough coffee roasters for the amount of farms we're going to be able to put in here. So, should, he says.
The land has to be prepared first. Stand aside, boss.
A lot of this is trial and error, to be honest, just to make the most out of the space you've got. You're never going to plop a farm down and all of these buildings first time and have exactly the right amount that you need and get the most out of your space. You're going to have to keep rearranging things until you get somewhere where you want, but that's what min-maxing is. Fiddling around with stuff until you get to the numbers that you want. I love working with these islands in the New World, though. Dealing with all the rivers and all the challenges that come with it, I think it's the best part of the game for me. Trying to fit everything in to the best that you can. The gods of Delta, by the way, if you were wondering. If you haven't, I've explained this in hundreds of more videos. It's just when it increases the attractiveness of the trade unions and town halls. Is it trade unions and town halls? I think so. But the main thing is it gives you 10 plus influence, so it halves the cost of influence that it needs to build a trade union or a town hall. I mean, that's not really going to be an issue in this save because we're doing a max investor run and we're going to be swimming in influence before too long, but I still like to do it. The amount of space that it doesn't take up, the amount of space that it uses, you might as well just put one on every island. Free influence.
Can't you see? I'm breaking the cycle of poverty.
Right, where are we at? 676 tons. I thought we were going to get to 700. It may be possible. If I was to put another cluster in over here, we could probably still do it. Depending on how many farms we can get down. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm going to delete that one for now. Damn it. Just thinking. Always thinking. Yes. 676 tons of coffee at the minute. This is all good. Couldn't get that any better. Gonna delete a few of these. That one, and that one. Because I need to get more around the back here, and for that, I'm gonna have to do it with these ones here.
I'm so tired. You should go sit in the
I can teach you how it works.
We're always looking to those we can trust.
Didn't mean to do that.
Any way the wind blows, eh? We will be better without you.
The land has to...
Yeah, that one's going to be no good. It's taking up too much room. Need a couple here to snake round there. We do one there.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
You got 3 lanes through there. only got 2 through here. That's gonna be shit. So close, yet so far. That's going to be really annoying. It's going to be annoying. I might just have to literally just put a farm here and just hope the workforce reduction penalty doesn't make it right too much. Fuel was still good. Can we? Is there a way we can? Link this fuel depot. So them over there. No. Not quite.
The more the merrier.
That means you need to be boosted. That's very annoying. This one's at 175%. This one's just at flat 100. What would happen if I changed you for a Ferris? It means they're not at 0 workforce. Which is bad for riots. I mean, if it comes to it, these are going to run. These are going to run pretty good, even without the fuel. I think we're just going to have to live with it. Can't even get through there.
The land has to be prepared.
The tide turns against you. This is the cusp, the point of no return.
Right, how are we doing for beans? We're still low on the beans we need for this to run bang on. So we are going to need another cluster over here. That should be able to run off this.
Where the brain finds irrigation, where every seed of thought is shared and fostered to bloom.
Excuse me.
We all want to share. What's wrong with that? All we're asking for is protection. Not worth it.
We're nearly there, aren't we? Everything's good. Hardly any wasted space.
What brings you here, Governor?
Oh, I'm so annoyed we couldn't get to 700 a minute.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
676. It's not bad though, is it? Not bad at all. We squeeze one last trade union in here anywhere. That's annoying. I'm not going to be able to use the tractors over here, but hey ho. You still get a really good boost.
I'm so tired. Stand aside, Bob.
Right, let's bring these two back in that can be boosted.
The land has to be
Gained an influence bonus.
Ten shy. 10 coffee beans just shy of what we need. Right, now, have all of these got the right boosts in? Yep. 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 I've got 147 coffee roasters on this island. Pretty good. Right, I wonder because everything's full, these numbers will jump up if the coffee bean warehouses are actually working. I doubt it. I don't think it works like that.
Aye.
676, and we're producing 673.
Cargo stations. Hold the crane. Ollia reporting in.
Yep. We're 2 tons away from being at optimal. We need 676. We're producing 673 tons of beans. That is pretty damn good. Warehouses are struggling a bit, but nothing too bad. This has still got one empty. Even though it's highlighted, this has still got one empty. They will manage. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. 676 tons of coffee a minute, or 673. Now, if I times that by 3, that's around about 2,000. It's pretty much bang on 2,000 tons a minute. It's like 2,020 tons a minute. Now, if I was doing calculations for 4 million investors, which may well be possible, 4 million, they need 2,409 tons a minute. So I would need another small island, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting some reductions. We're going to be able to make use of some of the reductions with the upcoming High Life, and if not, may try and use Tourist Season. Also, there's Palace boosts that we may have to look into, because I'm pretty sure in saying the skyscrapers don't really make the most out of population boosts in town halls. So if that's the case, if you can have an whole island full of skyscrapers in some way, shape or form, then you may be able to do away with the 4th. I use the 4th. Well, if we go over to my investor only island,
The environs are, quite frankly, ghastly.
See, my town halls have got a 4th item slot. This is because I normally put 4 items in here to boost population, but if the skyscrapers aren't making a massive deal and making use of that, we could swap this out and we could use... Where is the palace? In the same category, reduce 30 need for all needs, or foods would be good for chocolate and stuff, or we can change the policy to welfare, minus 20% all drinks. So if you can see at the minute, we need 47 tons a minute. We put that in. We only need 37, so it's big choices to come. This means you get extra influence for the area of public buildings as well, which means I could have less power plants on the island. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting when this DLC finally drops to work out which one is going to be the best. So, yeah, but for now, that's it. As always, please stay tuned for more videos like this. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build up a little rubber island. I'm going to pick one of these weird ones that's not really good for much. I mean, they're all pretty good, but this is a big island, what I would call big New World Island. This is a big New World Island. This wants to be coffee. This is a very big New World Island. It wants to be coffee. This one, not so big. This will be rubber. But yeah, for now, that's it. As always, please stay tuned for more content like this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And come join the Discord where you can join in on discussion, share your pictures. And yeah, just join the community. As always, thanks for watching. Cheers.